welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. This video shout out goes to a new fawn, Kayla Quigley. I'm so sorry. I know I'm so butchering your last name. I really suck with names. I know that there's no way you've had a chance to catch up on all my videos because you just started watching today. But oh my goodness, girl, yes, I will adopt you. You are, I love you already. The fact that you know that Sephora only lets you put a maximum of 90 items in your cart and then it maxes out and then you have to place another order is so incredible. I didn't even know that. I just do ridiculous hauls because I'm over the top and ridiculous and makeup obsessed and beauty obsessed, skincare, hair care, everything obsessed. So when I saw these comments popping up today, I've been filming and organizing and I haven't had a chance to respond, but I just thought, that's my girl, that's my kind of girl. So this shout out goes to you and welcome to the Fawn family. I am so happy that you are a part of this community. We are so loving and open and welcoming and it is such a fun place to be. So I hope you stick around because it is just the more the merrier. So thank you so much for your lovely comments. They were so amazing and so heartwarming and you're awesome. So this video is about the company Saucebox Cosmetics and look at this Mermaid Life palette. So I got this palette. It arrived yesterday, but I wasn't feeling well yesterday. I had overdone it the day before, so I was so desperate to open this baby up, but I didn't because you guys know I like to wait to do my first impressions on camera. So I did a tutorial using this using this palette with my Violet Voss Ride or Die for transition shades, and this is so cool. Like, it looks like a seashell, but I think it's meant to be more like a clam or an oyster because it opens like that. And look how fun this is. And the colors, I mean, they don't look like crazy intense, just like this, but wait until you see the swatches. They are out of this world. Like what I'm wearing, this gold and that orange, this baby, is like 24 karat gold. It is amazing. And then I also picked up their Art Nouveau palette and I couldn't help myself. I ended up using this shade to smudge about 2/3 of the way under my lower lash line because I wanted to use all the shades. I had the hardest time trying to figure out what shades to go for today. Like, you don't even understand. Today may have been one of the most difficult days I've had yet with the palette because all the shades, each shade on their own could be an all over the lid shade. They're just so amazing and they're so creamy. There was no fallout. This formulation is incredible. The customer service is so amazing. I don't want to get into it too much because I talk about it in a minute when you guys see me without makeup on, and it's just so awesome. And I picked up this Champagne Balm Skin Veil Loose Powder. This looks so gorgeous. So when I swatch it, I just went for such a gold warm tone look. I couldn't use it for a highlight today, but I am dying. The second I do anything icy, I'm trying this out for a highlight. And then because there were shipping delays in getting this to customers, this was a pre-order, but they weren't happy with one of the shadows, so they sent out an apology to everybody who had placed an order saying that they just, they wanted to have everything perfected, which I thought was awesome, and that they kept us updated along the way, what was going on, why there were delays, and then they included a free gift because of the delay, and it was only a couple of weeks. I mean, yes, it was a couple of weeks, but I'm actually like so impressed by it because, first of all, let me show you what the gift is. It is so cool. They gave us this contouring brush, which is like a little mermaid type of fin, little fish fin, and that case is even awesome for protecting it. And I'm so gonna just keep this on display and not use it, but it is so soft and densely packed that this could be really awesome. But I love this so much that there's no way I'm gonna use this and wreck it. It's just way too cool. And this is 11 bucks and they gave it to us for free. So that was really awesome. But as a side note, why I am like extra impressed and blown away by this company is because, on the other hand, I am so disappointed in Morphe and Jaclyn Hill because their palette was supposed to drop at the beginning of March. And we are now about to be into June. And they have given us no updates. Jaclyn has released so many videos. I've been a Jaclyn fan. She's actually the reason why, like, a big inspiration to why I started my channel a year ago. Well, almost not even a year ago. I've only been on YouTube since the middle of July last year. And Kurt was pushing me and pushing me and pushing me for like a year before that to get onto YouTube. And then one of my best friends told me, you need to go watch Jaclyn Hill. And I had never been on YouTube before. I was not a YouTuber. I know it's crazy. I just never watched YouTube. I never watched beauty makeup, nothing. And it's nuts. And I know that, but I didn't. So when she told me you need to go watch Jaclyn Hill, it took me like weeks and weeks and weeks to even go look it up because I was like, I don't watch YouTube. Like, I'm not a YouTube person. That's not what I do. So I finally did, and I instantly fell in love with her a year ago. And then the last couple of months, things have gotten a little bit more weird. And then I got really excited that she was creating this dream palette because at the end of the day, she is extremely talented. Even though some of her videos started getting a little bit like questionable with how she was acting, you know, she's a really talented makeup artist, and she was going through a really rough time, and she is still a lot younger too. So, I mean, she may have just been in a little bit of a phase, you know, no big deal. Everybody has it. But I'm really disappointed in both her and Morphe because the palette was supposed to drop, like I said, you know, months ago, really, and there's been no updates as to why there's been so many months of a delay now. Now there's supposed to be a new release date of June 5th that just all of a sudden we've been told that June 5th of a launch date, but it was supposed to be March. And there's been no explanation to her subscribers as to what's gone on, even though there's been so many videos since the beginning of March. And I think it's been shady on Morphe's part because the day that Jaclyn's palette was supposed to drop on March 4th, March 5th, whatever it was, I can't remember exactly, but it was the beginning of March, they dropped a brand new Morphe palette. So I was like ready on their site for Jaclyn's palette, and then they dropped their own palette, which I didn't purchase. And then they have since dropped Jaclyn Hill's favorite brushes. So they've been doing all of these extras, and I don't know if it was just shady business on their part because they're trying to get more sales on other products or what, but then Jaclyn keeping her subscribers out of the loop. Like, I don't like that, and I would never do that to you guys, and you guys know that. And so I'm starting to just have questions, I guess you could say, and it just I don't know. I don't like that, but then I see a company like Saucebox, and it's so incredible when they do something like that. Then you deal with like Beautylish and the CEO Nils, like he is so incredible at keeping you informed on different product launches, and when something wrong happens, like, or there's just something that was out of his control, and he's always open to talk to his customers. It's just like, and then you guys know I have issues with Sephora because their customer service is so awful, and they truly like just don't care about their customers. So when I have a company like Saucebox where they so care about their customers that much, and I've seen it because I've been a part of this journey with them while I purchased the pre-order for their new collection, and then I saw what they were doing with their customers and their emails. It just makes me appreciate it that much more for both somebody like Saucebox and Beautylish versus Morphe, Jaclyn Hill, and somebody like Sephora. So I just want to throw that out there because it really makes a big difference, and I'm noticing things more and more and more as I'm bigger into the YouTube community now, and I'm seeing things more, and I have a different perspective, and it's just more of a wake-up call. So I just want to share that with you guys. And I know this is the longest intro ever, but it really is just, I think it's amazing that Saucebox did that. So I think that they deserve credit, and they deserve a lot of credit for it. And the product is outstanding. It is truly amazing. Wait till you see it in action, and wait until you see my swatches. So not only is the customer service impeccable, the products are incredible. So I hope that you guys want to stay tuned to see the swatches and see it in action because it is so phenomenal. And I'm going to have a giveaway. So you're going to want to stay tuned for all of these goodies and see it in action. So if you do, just keep on watching. So I had pre-ordered my order from Saucebox, oh my gosh, forever ago. And the company is actually really awesome from a customer service standpoint because there was something with one shadow where the owner was not happy with it. So she sent out an email apologizing that there was going to be a couple-week delay in sending out the shipment, and that she was going to include a free gift for as an apology in the delay for sending out all of the products, you know, a couple weeks late. And I thought that that was really incredible because so many companies lack in the customer service department. So my order arrived yesterday, which was Saturday, but I had just completely depleted myself from filming the prior day because I'm still not 100% with it, but I'm getting better and better each day. So, and I'm so much better today. I am still drained because it was a very, very painful week, and you guys know whenever you're in pain, it really drains you. So I really wanted to film yesterday because it arrived yesterday. I just couldn't do it. So now I can actually finally get into this and look at this beauty because I have not been able to, I like saved it so I wouldn't see anything, but I opened up everything out of the box. So I saw what the free gift she sent, and it is a little mermaid contour, I'm assuming, brush, and it's a mermaid, and I'm obsessed. I think that it is so cute. I will never use this. I'm gonna keep it for like a display with some of my other little mermaid things because it's just, this is way too cute. So I wanted to let you guys know about the customer service, and then the palettes are going to be restocked and up for grabs again. I think it's in the middle of June, and so within the next couple of weeks you'll be able to repurchase them, and then I'm not sure how long shipping takes, but you'll be able to get your hands on these babies. Oh, it comes with a nice little case. That's actually really nice and dense. I bet you that would be a really good brush, but this is just way too cute. Like, I don't want to use this. And this retails for $11, I think. So that was really, really nice of her to include this. And then I picked up this loose powder. Oh, they're a cruelty-free company too, by the way. In Champagne Balm, which is a skin veil. And I haven't opened it, so I have no idea. We are going to highlight with this baby. This one, I think I remember reading online that you can mix it, you can wet it, you can put it on your body, face, eyes. It's like a universal powder, which I was really intrigued by. Oh, that's going to be blinding. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh. I'm in love already. Like, in love. Oh my god. And just so you guys know, I have a little Saucebox giveaway that will be coming up shortly. I have quite a few giveaways coming up. I have a Saucebox giveaway. I have the Wet n Wild unicorn box giveaway that's going to be happening. I have some palette giveaways that will be happening. So there will be several giveaways that are going to be broken up. So you guys should stay tuned for that as well. So then I also picked up their mini palette, which is called their Art Nouveau, and it has 4 shades: Inferno, Fortuna, Jade, and Wealth. And that's what the front looks like. So I'm like so excited to get into these, and I'm saving the best for last, obviously, which is the Mermaid palette. This is really awesome. Like, look at that. For a mirror, and it folds over, and look at the size of those pans, and you can even pop it out and put it into your own Z palette. Oh my gosh, I love all 4 shades, all 4. Okay, now let's get into the Mermaid palettes. Aww. First of all, it's a seashell. Oh my goodness. And then it says Mermaid Life. I'm obsessed with the packaging. And then they have on the back like they're vegan, but the cruelty-free is a little poodle. Oh, I love it. And then they have all of their shades written out here. So you get 9 eyeshadows in here. That is so awesome. I can't stop looking at this. It looks so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, let's open up this seashell. Or I guess it would be like an oyster. Oh my gosh. Fairest in all the land and sea. I am obsessed with this. Look at that. Like the little detail. Oh my gosh. And here are the colors. Oh my goodness. And I don't think any of these, I think some of them are similar. Yeah, but they're not the same. Like the purple in this palette is way deeper of a purple. And then we have a blue in the Mermaid palette where this is green. So nothing is the same. Transition shades in the Mermaid palette. And obviously none in this one. But I'm going to swatch everything for you guys. Oh my goodness. These are so beautiful. And this green is speaking to me so much, but I have 2 green eyeshadow requests that I'm gonna have to, I'm like aiming to fulfill this coming week. So I don't want to do the green because I'm gonna be doing 2 green. But that green looks amazing. All right, so I'm gonna get to swatching these 2 palettes and I will be right back. This is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna get to swatching and I'll see you soon. So I started with the Mermaid palette and oh my gosh, on both palettes, they are so creamy and intense. I have no idea what colors to use, you guys. You have no idea. These are just so intensely pigmented and reflective. The colors are just stunning. They are out of this world. So the Mermaid palette, the first row is the purple, this blue, and this green. Look at the intensity in these. Then the third row starts with the gold, this orange, this beautiful silver, like taupey glitter color, and then the champagne. And then the last one is, the last row is, there's only 1 transition shade. I didn't realize that because the other one is also a shimmery metallic shade. So gorgeous. Oh my goodness. And then this Art Nouveau palette, the colors are just so stunning too. So the Art Nouveau are these 4 shades. And I'm obsessed with these 4 too. Like this orange is so beautiful. It is like this brick deep orange with like red undertones. This green is like such a mermaid green too. They're so insanely amazing. I'm at a loss. So gorgeous. And then there is that one swatch I showed you earlier from the loose glitter in Champagne Bomb. And it is bomb. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed so far. Just totally obsessed. All right, after I literally spent like 20 minutes staring at my swatches because I'm so blown away by the beauty in these shades. I had no idea what to do and how to change it up, but I am going to primarily go with the orange and the gold today. So that's what we're gonna do. Because like I said, I do have 2 requests for greens, and then I do have more requests for Natasha Denona Sunset palette. So I'm just gonna go for it in this realm, which I want to use so many shades from both palettes. I can't even tell you guys. Alright, but that's what the plan is. So I'm going to use this transition shade first, so that way we can see what it's like. And then I am going to use my Violet Voss Ride or Die palette again, because it has so many warm tones. So why not? I'm switching it up for you guys from the Viseart, and then I'm going to try to use some other transition palettes. So I'm going to keep trying to switch it up for you guys instead of always using my Viseart palettes as well. So starting with this baby and my Carity E31. This is not a user-friendly palette because it doesn't fold over and it's huge, but it's beautiful. So here we go. Well, that transition shade just blended out amazingly. So far, we're on the right track, and this is amazing quality. I love, love, love. Now switching over to the Violet Voss Ride or Die palette, I'm going to start with Abigail and using my same Carity E31 brush. This is also not an easy palette to navigate because it's so big. That's what she said. Sorry, that shade is Caitlin, not Abigail. I told you guys I'm still not with it. I'm looking at it now. Did I say Caitlin? Okay, now I don't even know. It's Caitlin, the shade that I'm using. Oh my gosh. Now I'm just going to scale my brush down to a Morphe M441 and I'm going to dip into Sarah. Now I'm going to take my Carity E31 and go back into Caitlin and just blend and buff up top. Now going into the Mermaid palette. Doesn't that just make you so happy looking at that? Because it just makes me so happy looking at this shell. I love. Alright, I'm going to take my MAC 242 brush and start with the gold, and then I'm going to go to the orange because this is really hard to hold up. So that's what the plan is gold and then orange. So I don't have to keep going back and forth because, oh my gosh. Coat this baby well. I'm so excited. Milani her up. And Nikki, I love your idea of your shirt idea because, oh my gosh, I love you. That is a phenomenal idea and I'm going to think of something and work on something with that. And I'm going to put this on the inner corner. Now I kind of want to put that over my whole lid. This is amazing. Is that not like the most gorgeous? Just, I'm so blown away by this company. Oh, all right, taking the orange, I wiped off the excess gold, but I'm gonna flip over the brush and Milani her up. Here we go. I cannot wait to work with more colors in here. These are so beautiful. Going back into the gold using my same MAC 242 brush. I'm gonna blend this out a little. There, I love how that gold is just kind of like draping over top of the orange, so that way it's like an intense gold and then it just lightly fades off with the orange being the base. I'm really liking how that's turning out. This palette is so good. All right, I'm gonna go finish up my face, line, lashes, all of that, and then I will be back to do the lower lash line. All right, so I finished up my face and we have a few products to go over. I was unable to use the Champagne Balm Skin Veil, which I really wanted to try, but as you guys saw when I swatched it, it was so icy, and this look is so warm tone, so I had to use a different highlight, which is why I didn't come back on camera to show you what this looks like, but I'm going to use this the next time I do an icy look. I will absolutely make sure that this is the highlight. I'm gonna like leave it right here so I don't forget, because I'm dying to see what it looks like. I just needed something gold. And then I was thinking of using the JD Glow Egyptian, which is like essentially this gold. It's a 24 karat gold highlight, if you guys saw that video. But I thought that might start being like too overpowering for this look, and I am gonna do the gold makeup request, so I'm gonna save the all that gold for Lily's request, and I went for a more subtle gold. So it's really funny actually, because as you guys know, I am not a huge Smashbox fan, like at all. I know a lot of you are, so please don't take offense to that. It just doesn't work for me, but I know Smashbox is such a household name. I've just never fallen in love with any products. But if you guys have been with me for a while, you know that I did purchase both of Casey Holmes' collaboration with Smashbox because I love Casey Holmes so much. So I used her Spotlight palette in gold and used the middle shade, which is like the goldest shade out of the 3-pan palette, as my highlight for my cheek and under my brow bone. So that is the highlight. And the only other product that I like by Smashbox, which is funny enough, and it's on my lips, is their Be Legendary, do they call it anything else? Liquid Metal. Be Legendary Liquid Metal is what it says, and this is in Crimson Chrome, and I have 5 or 6 shades. I know I have 5 for sure. I feel like I have a 6th shade that is floating around somewhere, but I am obsessed with these ones. Like, it is such a creamy, moisturizing, it's not transferring to the teeth. It doesn't, once you blot once, it is such an amazing formulation, and I don't like anything else Smashbox related. These are like it. This lip product, and I don't even like the other shades in her palettes. I literally only like the center shade in both palettes, the Pearl palette and the gold. The other two in both palettes are not reflective enough, and I would return it if it was just Smashbox, but I just adore her so much and I want to support her collaboration, so I'm holding on to it only for that purpose. Otherwise, these would have been returned by now. So that's what's on my lips, and that's my highlight. And then I did test out new lashes for you guys, and drugstore ones. So I put to the test the Allure London Dramatic number 202, a double layered lash with an airy finish, which it's a full and wearable, lightweight, and you get an adhesive and the lash tool included. I did not use their adhesive. I tried their adhesive before when I tested out a different style, and that other style I was not impressed with at all. They were like super uncomfortable. And then this tool is like a really, really cheap tool, but this is the type of tool that you're supposed to use. So it's cool that they included it, but you guys know now, if you've seen my lash tutorial, that I use tweezers anyway. But these ones are definitely way more comfortable than the other style that I had tried out. I keep looking in the viewfinder, like I'm so amazed that this red doesn't transfer. Like, it's not a liquid lipstick, it's like a chrome gloss that is so full coverage and pigmented and moisturizing, and it's just not transferring. It's crazy. These ones I had to cut off. I had it on here and it like blew away when I picked up another product. I actually had to cut off like a huge chunk. So if you guys have like nice big baby doll eyes and you're having a hard time finding lashes long enough, this particular style has so much length that this might actually be a really great find for you. Because like I said, so many lashes come that are like fit to my eyes, or I have to trim just the littlest amount off. But if you are just naturally blessed with big, beautiful eyes, these ones have a huge surplus of lash like I've never seen before, and their other style didn't even have that much of a surplus, and they are fairly comfortable. So go Allure. The number 202 are a win. So I like these ones. Now I've only had them on for like a half an hour. I can't tell you right now if they're going to be just as comfortable in 4 hours, 8 hours like I can with some of the other lashes I've put to the test, but so far, so good. Now I have my Fiona Stiles Luminous Finish Foundation Concentrate on for foundation. I did put a new one to the test today. I had a very late start, and if I had a bad foundation, I just didn't have time to start taking it off. So I stuck with that, and I mixed shades 4 and 5 together. Then I kept it with a nudie blush, my Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop blusher in First Love, and I love this one. This is just, it's a perfect nudie blush that still gives you a blush shade without like being an overpowering color. So it's awesome when you're doing anything dramatic with your eyes and your lips and you still need a little bit of color somewhere. This is awesome. So I use that. And then I put to the test the Japonesque Velvet Touch Finishing Powder in, okay, this has a little bit more detail on it. Look how fun the packaging is though. So it is a microfine finishing powder in the shade number 1, which is really just a translucent powder. I'm not sure why they wrote number 1. Let me open it up. So it looks white, but it's translucent, and this was awesome. I did need a powder puff, but I used a Luminous foundation, so I don't know if a powder puff would be necessary if I didn't use such a dewy foundation, but it was such a dewy foundation that I did need a powder puff. but it locked it down. It was so smooth. There's no white cast. It didn't break the foundation apart. It didn't grab at it anywhere. So this is a huge win, and it's from Ulta. So another win from the drugstore. I'm so happy about that. I tightlined and did my waterline with my Ardency in Modster pencil in black. And I did my wing with my Tom Ford eye defining pen. And I put to the test in a separate mini video so you guys could actually see the full effect and color of it without highlight and blush and everything else. The Victoria Beckham Estee Lauder bronzer. Now, you're gonna see the video where I'm talking about this because I was so on the fence about buying it. They relaunched it because it was a limited edition and then it sold out, and I did not buy it on the first launch. I thought that it was just ridiculously priced because you're paying for both the name Victoria Beckham and the name Estee Lauder. And then when they did the relaunch, I was like, now I'm going through testing out bronzers for you guys, along with testing out foundations and testing out all these setting powders. So I just bit the bullet for you and I put it to the test. And at this point, it is one of my favorites. It is beautiful. Unfortunately, it so sucks that you're paying like double branding names for the bronzer. It is gorgeous. The compact, it has a weight to it. It is beautiful. They did not mess around when it comes to packaging. And you get a decent size amount. I mean, it's a good compact size for your brush. It is awesome for that to like swirl it around. You do only get though 0.42 ounces or 12 grams, but oh my gosh, I have to like go cycle back through my bronzers to see what is actually my favorite because I've been putting so many to the test for you individually. I haven't had a chance to actually go back to testing them all out again to see what is my favorite. But you know, I've put to the test so many luxury, high-end, and drugstore, and this is definitely one of my favorites. I don't want to say at this point that it is my ultimate favorite, but it is absolutely hands down one of my favorites. It is just, it's amazing. It is so natural looking. It blended out like a dream. It was just like melted into the skin. When I started applying it, I was like, I couldn't even believe it. It really is a magical bronzer. So yes, to me, it is worth purchasing, even though you're paying double branding prices. I mean, bronzers are gonna last. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to sneeze. My allergies are so bad. I've taken 2 different allergy medications today. Okay, I think I got it. And it's just, the cotton hasn't even started floating in the area, and I'm gonna be a hot mess when that happens. We literally look like it is snowing outside because of our cotton tree. So I did put to the test number 2 Saffron Sun. They do sell 2 shades, and what is absolutely absurd about it is it comes in this box, and then it comes in this, and then the compact is in that. Like, the packaging, Chanel literally comes in a black box like this. So the packaging is absurd, and it is such a waste, which is frustrating, but the product itself is amazing. So anyway, that's what I did while I was off camera. So now I can zoom you guys in and we can get going on finishing up this lower lash line. So starting with the Mermaid, well, it's not the Mermaid palette, it's the Mermaid Life palette by Saucebox. I'm taking my Morphe M507 and I'm just gonna dip into the why can I not say that word lately? That shade first and smoke it into the lower lash line. Now I'm going to use my same Morphe M507 brush and taking Caitlin in the Violet Voss Ride or Die palette and smoke that into the lower lash line. Now I'm going to switch to my Morphe M432, this flat definer brush. There we go. And dipping into Sarah. Get that nice and tight to the lower lash line. Now I actually want to see what the Art Nouveau palette looks like with that red shade because I'm dying to see, so I'm just gonna, just one shade. So taking my Sephora Pro Smudge Brush, I'm gonna dip into this baby. Milani her up and smudge her in. I'm not going to go all the way because I do want to bring the gold there too, but this is a gorgeous color. So I can only imagine how beautiful that's going to be when it is like all over the lid and not just a little poking through. So dipping back into the gold, I cleaned off my Sephora Pro Smudge Brush. Gonna coat this baby well. Then Milani her up. And just do the inner corner. Now dipping back into the highlighting palette, I'm just going to take my Morphe M506 and the middle shade and highlight the inner corners. Well, maybe that needs a little bit more brightening. Take the first shade in the palette. There's just so much powder. And there's no payoff with the other shades. Just don't like Smashbox. Alright, this makeup look is complete. I'm just gonna go get dressed and I will be right back. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope that you guys are as blown away by these palettes as I am, because I really think this formulation is incredible, and I hope that Saucebox continues to grow and release more products, because more palettes, because their eyeshadows are just so freaking amazing. Like, they're so good, and the packaging is even so great. Like, who wouldn't want to have this on display? Like, it's so cool. I love it. So everything was thought of in such detail. Nothing was missed or overlooked. Like, it's just, I am so impressed. I love it. And I just hope that you guys are so impressed too, and that you guys go support this company, because they are definitely an underrated makeup company and they deserve so much more recognition. And being cruelty-free, being such an incredible formulation. Like, you guys saw the way these shadows performed and how they blended into one another, and they were just so, I'm in love. I'm just so in love. So anyway, thank you guys so much again for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Please share this video, because like I said, they so deserve recognition, and people need to eat up these palettes and purchase them, because not only does Saucebox deserve recognition, you guys need to have your hands on these palettes, because oh my gosh, they are so good. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.